Hello, good afternoon there. This is Mark Leong here, your Asia's Juice Guru. So if you guys are watching me right now and if you are watching me from Jakarta in Indonesia, please type in I'm in Jakarta, right? So I give you guys a special shout out. By the way, do let me know where are you watching me right now. Yeah, are you watching me from your home, from your office, so that I know where you're watching me right now. So I'm shooting this live now from Jakarta before I head back to Singapore this evening, and I've decided that I quickly want to share with you guys on what's probiotics and actually what is it good for, okay? Because I've been hearing from a lot of people that they do not know what's probiotics, and recently there's been a lot of this word probiotics being used by different experts, different doctors, even nutritionists, and everyone is like going around saying that probiotics are good, but in fact a lot of people don't really understand what probiotics are. So I just want to tell you that hello Cheryl, yeah, probiotics is basically, if I put it in a very layman perspective so that you understand what probiotics are, is that probiotics are bacteria, okay? So I want you to think about this, okay? Imagine this now. Your gut, okay, your whole intestine, you know, your whole system in there contains trillions of bacteria, the good bacteria and the bad bacteria, okay? So of course, why is this bacteria important? The bacteria is important in your digestive tract because it keeps your body's immunity up or down, depends on the amount of bacteria that you have, okay? And these bacteria are very much influenced by your lifestyle, by the choice of food you eat. So for people that take a lot of highly processed food, a lot of fried food in particular, okay, you are actually killing all your good bacteria in your gut, okay? So for people that take more of fresh food, real foods, low processed food, then technically you have more good bacteria. But I'm not going to go into the part on explaining about what prebiotics are, because there's prebiotics and there are probiotics. So I'm going to touch only on probiotics, okay? So I hope now you understand, okay, that it's important that you need to have the good bacteria in your gut, okay, or in your digestive tract. And that is where probiotics come in. Probiotics are basically putting in all those good bacteria into your gut, okay? So what are probiotics? Probiotics is basically the good bacteria, okay, that you need, or the good microorganisms that you need to be in your body, okay? That's number one, okay? So where do you get probiotics? There is a few ways of getting probiotics. Number one is definitely you can get it through the supplementation form, which it can be in powder form, it can also be in liquid form, and it also comes in a pill, okay? So this is one way to get your probiotics. The other way, which I strongly advocate, is to get your probiotics through the natural form. And what is that? Through your foods, okay? What are the foods? I'll name you a few, okay? Which is your yogurt, your Greek yogurt, yeah? From your kimchi, from your sauerkraut, yeah? From your tempeh, yeah? And also kefir. And of course, for those of you that know what kombucha is, you can actually get your probiotics from kombucha as well. So all these natural foods that I've mentioned, they are foods that gone through fermentation, okay? And that is where after you have fermented the food naturally, those bacteria are naturally so-called breed. This is where you get all these bacteria into your body. And in fact, if you look at what I'm going to have for my healthy lunch here before I head back to Singapore, I'm having the konnyaku noodles, okay? And I have this lovely glass here that looks like your so-called mojito. How many of you here love mojito? Type in mojito, okay? Let me know how many of you love mojito. By the way, this is not mojito. If you are thinking that it is mojito, it is not, okay? Hello, Merry Chris, I believe you are dialing in from Philippines. Hello. All right. So this here, this is not a mojito. This is actually kombucha. See? Okay. Yep. So I am actually going to enjoy myself later after this Facebook Live with a glass of my kombucha. Okay, that is made out of tea, black tea. Okay, mint leaves and lemon. and of course lime. 4 ingredients, that's it. Okay, there's no alcohol in it. This is naturally fermented. Okay, so it's good to have kombucha a few times a week because I want to replenish all these good bacteria, or basically I want to put in probiotics into my body to boost up my immunity. Okay, and more importantly, who should be consuming probiotics? Probiotics should be consumed by anyone and everyone, and more importantly for people that suffers from constipation. Okay, so if you are a person that don't go to the toilet every day, you should try popping, you know, a bottle or a glass of kombucha if you can get it from your place. Okay, pop that in, and trust me, you will be visiting the toilet very soon. Okay, so it's very good, and in fact some people thought that it's actually the kombucha that is not clean, that's why you feel like the urge of going to the toilet. Okay, you think that you're going to have a diarrhea. No, it's not. Actually, the kombucha is helping you to purge. It's clearing all those bad stuff, okay, for people that are constipated, okay, inside there. Okay, so don't misunderstand. I know some of you that actually think about, hey Mark, actually I consume kombucha and I need to rush to the toilet immediately. Is it because the kombucha, you know, it's not clean, or you know, is the one that's causing me to have diarrhea? No, it's not. Okay, so if anyone tells you that they are drinking kombucha is going to get you into diarrhea mode, they are not understanding the benefits and the properties of it. Okay, so this is something that you got to understand. Just one last thing before I end this Facebook Live on probiotics. Okay, I just want to talk a bit more about kombucha. Okay, thank you, Susin. Yeah, so for kombucha, if you guys are able to get it in your respective countries, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Brunei, or anywhere that you're watching me right now, make sure that you know the source of the kombucha. Okay, because kombucha also comes in 2 forms. One is the ones that are commercially processed. Okay, means it goes through a big factory, you know, and the other one, which is a much smaller scale, which are more natural. Okay, which really, you know, natural source of ingredients are used to go through the whole fermentation process of the kombucha. That is very, very important. Okay, because sometimes people may mistakenly go for the first one, which is the heavily commercialized kombucha, which they don't even use, you know, real fruits as part of the fermentation. That is dangerous because some people, they will basically add in the concentrated juice in it. Okay, and that is bad, right? Because technically you're going to consume a lot of sugar in it, and this is something that you want to avoid, because end of the day, when you're taking kombucha, it's because you want to have that probiotics or that good bacteria pumping into your gut, not pumping a lot of sugar into your gut. Okay, so very, very important to go for the second one, where the makers of the kombucha are using, you know, genuine ingredients, nothing highly processed, but just, you know, if it's tea, it's tea. They are using raw honey, they're using fresh fruits to ferment it. That's all, nothing complicated about it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this sharing. Let me know what other things that you are interested for me to share. Okay, and I'll try to do some sharing once again this week, yeah, before we go into next week. Okay, so let me know what are the topics that bothers you, or what are the concerns on food, or even, you know, some of the things that you are always wondering what is real or what is fake, right? And you can't get those answers through the internet because there's just so much of contradiction going out there, and even the experts themselves are confused. Let me know, type in here in the comments, and I'll pick one lucky question and I'll share that answer with you guys. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this quick sharing from me. By the way, I'm heading back to Singapore. If any of you are in Jakarta right now, give me a shout out, and I hope I can meet some of you in person to catch up for a quick tea before I fly. And I'm going to enjoy my lunch now. Okay, so by the way, if you guys are watching right now, please do me a favor, click on the share button. Okay, click on the share button so that this information goes out to more people. Okay, and it encourages me to share more with you, okay, on food, on juices, okay, on holistic wellness and health. Okay, so that if I know that you guys are sharing, it means you're benefiting from my sharing, and I'll do more of this. Okay, so please click on the share button now, okay, so that I know that you are actually benefiting and you want more of this Facebook Live sharing from me. Okay. Okay, have a good day, have a good Tuesday. Drink more water because the weather is bad, and look out for more of my sharing. See you soon, guys.